Definitely threw a wrench in basically everything. Yeah, because it's like now, even if there is peace with the dragons, it's going to be tainted, you know? Definitely interesting. Josele. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I have some bad news. I played Final Fantasy XIV, and it turns out that I am the Warrior of Light. You are an imposter, says LFG. What? No, I'm pretty sure I'm the Warrior of Light. Do we need to fight? Is this like the Highlander? Can there be only one? Because I will remove thine head from thine shoulders. I must needs removes your heads. Pray return to the waking sands, so I may behead you. Verily. Kuno doesn't give a f. That's right, exactly. Okay. I heard the rumors the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it was a good idea to have him at Falcon's Nest? Ooh, that's not good. That dude's pretty pissed. The Manic, thanks for being here, buddy. You can fight over that. I'm the Warrior of Darkness. I believe it, Fies. I do. I believe it. Oh, do we got to go in here? Okay, where are we going? And there we go. I'm the warrior of the dimly lit office. So it looks like things are not good, but obviously this is a really bad situation. Whoa. Oh, that stuff looks badass. Cool. The weapon looked pretty good too. Okay, let's go. Lord Otwell and the first commander should have returned by now. To the tavern, then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Emmanuel, and I somehow doubt that he has moved in Ilm since we last saw him. What I think of 12 minutes? I have a thoughts video up if you want to check it out. The Manic with the 5 gift bump. I just gifted you a sub, dude. No. Dude, I shot a gifted sub at you. You absorbed it, magnified the power, and fired it back at me. What is this? What kind of monster are you? Thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Ridiculous. Do 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 do. My apologies, Cohh. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. Tanya Raven, thank you for the 10 bomb. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. There'll be time for that later. Will bongos flip to normal after 500? I was thinking that once there'd be 500, it would go to hyper for the rest of that day, and then the morning of the next day, it'd flip back to normal. What do you think, Archangel? Flipping back and forth could be a little spammy, I feel. Like, if people knew that it would flip back and forth, I feel like that could get a little much. You know what I mean? Several were taken alive, others resisted. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured, except that one that we publicly murdered. Given their impeccable timing, it's like the convict. She did die, right? Did I miss that? Hold on, I need to look at that again. Maybe she survived. Be crazy, but okay. If the mood of the Hamlet is any indication, there's been more fruitful labors in the wake of the protests that people seem disillusioned. I mean, she did, like, get shot in the chest and, like, sink to her knees, so looked like she died. I'm just scanning through this for important stuff. We're going to be kind of getting through a lot of main story quests today, so I don't want to read everything out. I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference. Damn. That sucks. I was wondering if they were going to do that. Go on without me. I'm so distraught. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honoroit. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I've not seen him for some time. Uh-oh. Yo. Honoroit? Honoroit? I could have sworn he was... Ah. And then he leaves. He's having his Alphino face. Oh, man. Oh, dude, nice. It's a pod. That's cool. Do. My opinion might not count for much, but I, for one, would much prefer reading all MSQ dialogue. Rami, the only problem is if I read everything with as fast as I'm doing things, it's a huge amount of reading, and it actually will legit hurt my throat. But just reading out loud over... It's one thing to, like, speed read things, but to read it all out loud can get a little bit much. I'll try to make an effort to read out the important stuff, though. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of main questing, and a lot of the main questing in this game is reading, so I've been doing a lot of reading recently. Also, you know, I'm 85 years old, so it's I don't have a lot of energy left in the old tank every day, you know. Yeah. So there's that. What, Nuriel? Oh no, what happened? I hadn't heard any of that. I didn't even know he had much voice lines. Oh, here's this guy. Is my office in the new house yet? I do have a setup at my new house, but I do not... Dude, is this guy locked out? What is this? What is going on here? Somebody locked this dude on the roof? Huh. So the circle is like right here. It's actually not very big. Still higher. Okay, so it's on this level. Yeah, Nuriel said that the VA for the guy we're looking for unfortunately passed. I don't know what happened. Apparently he was only 19 too. That sucks, man. That's really young. He died in his sleep? At 19? Jeez. That is mega unfortunate. Looks like the VA had acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Oh, it was cancer. Wait, what? He died of a brain hemorrhage in his sleep? Oh, man. That is so unfortunate, dude. So unfortunate. Zephin, who? The guy that VA is the character we're looking for. Who apparently I can't find because I'm terrible at searching for characters. Am I supposed to be talking to these people? Maybe I'm supposed to be... Quivering kitten? Wait. Oh. This little kitten. Far south of the map? Wait, like over here? Oh, you can go into the platform? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Dude, he looks... What's going on here?
Honoroit! No, no! What have they done to you? Honoroit! Honoroit!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Damn, dude.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Honoroit?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairuji.
Dude, I thought
without
the
delay.
kid just died for a second. I was like, what? Damn, dude.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
We about to smack that kid.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Oh, bother. Look what I've done.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
What a badass. My lord, dude. Wowza. Jeez. How do I kick him? Okay, let's go talk to Thancred. Chadcrid, yes. So I'm really late to the party. Is this game any good or not? It is good. It is a great theme park MMO. Can I play it solo? You absolutely can. I don't play well with others. That's okay. We actually have a guild in the game if you want to join us. We got plenty of room. And yeah, if you want to join us, then you can find some good people. Or, I mean, a lot of times when you do the only group content you need to do, which is dungeons and stuff, you don't even need to talk to the other people if you don't want to. This game is the definition of a theme park MMO. If you don't want to talk to anyone else in this game, you never have to, and you'll be just fine. If you want to make those connections, you can do that as well, but there is no need to at all. There's you can just basically just go through and solo and go from there. Stop saying theme park MMO. It's a normal MMO these days. No, it is a theme park MMO. There's no such thing as a normal MMO. There's different types of MMOs. This type is a theme park MMO. Yeah. And to be blunt, it is kind of the normal thing these days. And it's kind of been the normal thing since WoW. WoW made it popular. Companies saw they could make money with it. And that's kind of where most MMOs started going. Most MMOs these days are theme park MMOs. Yeah. Obviously, they're very popular and people like them. people like me and many of us old timers don't really prefer them, which is why we're excited for kind of different things as they come out. But you know, they're still fun. I've been having a fun time with this one for sure. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there's not to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... Hey, Cohh, remember when Thancred punched that whiny idiot? That was so great. Dude, that was so awesome. That was so awesome. Yep. Yeah, Onus Opponus, exactly. Maybe Cohh could explain MMO again. I don't really need to because Onus just did it really well. I'll just read what he said. A theme park MMO is one with pre-built rides designed by the developers for consumption by the player in an orderly fashion. These rides tend to look like quest hubs and raids and the like. This differs from more traditional MMOs that are a little bit more open-ended, choose-your-own-adventure type games. Yeah, a good example of the differences is in a theme park MMO, you pretty much always know where you need to go next. That's the thing about a theme park. Like if you go to a theme park, and let's say you go to the theme park with the intention of seeing everything, then, you know, you have a little map that'll lead you to all the attractions, and you know you want to hit all the attractions before you're done. But old school MMOs weren't built that way. EverQuest being a great example. They're much more sandboxy. Like in EverQuest, you start the game with a note, and you start in front of an NPC. You hand that NPC a note, and then that's kind of it. Then you just go out and explore. And you try to find things that are your level. You go, like, different levels are it's very non-linear in the way that it goes. There's usually lots of different places for the same level content, which is also a different thing. Where in a game like WoW or Final Fantasy 14, like every zone is like the next place to go, and you kind of get walked through them, and the levels just keep kind of nicely going up to stay at your level. So it's just a little bit different. Yeah. So you know, theme park MMOs are the MMOs these days. They're the most common. There are some MMOs that aren't theme park MMOs. The most recent one being like Crowfall. But unfortunately, most of the MMOs that aren't theme park MMOs are either crowdfunded or not very well funded, and then that leads them to have all sorts of their own issues. Pantheon is crowdfunded. It's really cool, but it's going so slow. Crowfall has really good ideas, but it was crowdfunded, and it just doesn't quite have the development oomph to get it to where it needs to be. So you know, it's different. It's different. But yeah. So, Clostercat says because they aren't popular. That's true. They aren't popular because pretty much everyone wants theme parks MMOs these days. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It's 100% correct. That's the argument between why make a CRPG when you could make a Call of Duty game. Call of Duty is going to be so much more popular than a CRPG. Doesn't mean people aren't going to like the CRPG. Doesn't mean people aren't going to really enjoy it when there's more popular stuff to make. You know, that's both. It's an argument for money, but it's not an argument for preference, if that makes sense. So, anyway, you know what? Let's talk about this more tonight during Cozy Quest, because I feel like that's a better place to talk about it. Because we got main story quests to do, so let's do that. Do. Where's my gun? I want to cast a gun. I have no desire to wait for the Lord. Oh yeah. Some people are saying in chat, some people hate sandbox MMOs. Some people play MMOs specifically to be told where to go next and what to do, and to have a main quest and to feel like the hero. That's fine. I would never say that's wrong. It's the flavor these days. It's the popular flavor. Obviously, that's what more people want. Cohh needs a yap emote. I do kind of need a yap emote for when I start yapping. That's not a bad idea. I should ask Julia for a Cohh yap. Yap. I have no desire to wait for the Lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. Oof, jeez. Try the glamour of the fists on this quest. Or are they the bee's knees? Ooh. Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty slick. Look at that. Damn. That's cool. Are they the only ones with a particle effect? Yeah, the actual weapons don't have a particle effect. That's kind of weird. Oh, sort of, I guess. Oh, they lightly do. There's like... yeah, those fists are definitely on a different level. Mean season, yep. Yep. Goobser, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't say that all sandbox MMOs are just because they don't have the resources to make them theme park. I would disagree with that. I love the Ishgard music. Me too. Yep. The fists ate all the particle effects. It's true. It's true. I mean, a good example is Pantheon coming out. Like, Pantheon is going to have quests and stuff and some really cool systems, but at the same time, they're specifically, from a design perspective, making it sandboxy like EverQuest. So. Meridum, it could, yeah. I mean, that's a challenge. Mm-hmm. Bow, bow, bow. Pray, proceed. Aren't you too old to play in a sandbox? No. No, Ninetale Fox, having quests in a game doesn't make it a theme park MMO. The premise of a theme park MMO is that the game mechanics lead you through a conveyor belt of predetermined content. Power leveled items are another kind of big thing with theme park MMOs, where items aren't really like necessarily unique and interesting. They're more just items that are meant to like move you through the levels, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, hub to hub. Exactly, Seether dude. Mm-hmm. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Cohh. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. 'Tis rumored that my youngest lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, the stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Bankrid, would you like to tell him? Maya Genova? Yeah. I see, so that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause. In an instant, the delicate peace we poised to forge is once more beyond us. There he goes again, using terms from 2001 that everyone has. Everyone's has... What? Wait, did you finish the thought? And yes, I do use old fogey terms, as they're called. They're called fogey terms. Old people terms. For what was the sacrifice? Have we not to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhaps I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edamont, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. Goldstein says, "Are you gay?" And he says the letter U instead of the word U. No, I'm not. I'm sorry to disappoint, my man. Yeah. To hold to the past without being beholden to it, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers. A difficult path to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur others' disillusioned souls to retrace them. But as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. Hey, Sogon. A clear, unambiguous enemy and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. Gums says, am I gay? You probably are, Gums. Yeah. Congrats. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet the common threat. Wait, you're canceling the peace talks with the dragons and going right into military exercises? Oh, they're gonna love this. They're gonna love this. I thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhaps a grand melee would be just the thing. Better still, on an occasion for the Temple Knights and watch take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nation's finest. Posted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Really? This is the time for this. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism. It is true, but if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the Queen of Three Nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son, Amalia, take part in the grand melee. By his deeds, he's brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds, I would have him bring our nation's honor. That's a lot of faith you got there, buddy. Now then, we have no time to lose. Cohh, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? This is so random. I mean, I kind of guess I understand it. Like, they need some kind of like nationalism style, you know, let's be one kind of thing. But still, man, to cancel the Dragon Peace Accord and then think to have like a giant military thing is just, I don't know, man. That's weird. That's super weird. A grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You who have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when their proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. A poor choice of words, for friends tried and true then, the living and the lost. So for this grand melee of his, Sir Imric wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch. Yes, I can only imagine what you will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. Was that a big decision I just made, or will I get to make a decision later? Did I finish Scarlet Nexus? No, I didn't. No. Nope. No, okay. Okay. Lastly, I have to prematurely pray to deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Rude. Super rude. Pretty sure there were some bongos in there. Yep. Do. How is story in a sandbox MMO? Any meaningful plot progression? Not always. No. So the whole point of a sandbox is that that's kind of your world to play in. So it's, and another aspect of sandbox MMOs a lot of times is that you aren't really, it's not designed for you to be the hero. It's designed for you to have your own story. So it's not really like there's lore and there's setting and there's things happening in the world, but it's not necessarily about you, the player. Yeah. And for some people, they hate that, and that's okay. For some people, that's not why they play MMOs. But for people like me, I love that because it kind of makes it your own story. Like it's much more about you, and it's not the game telling you what you are. Personally, I feel it's lazy design. I will wholeheartedly disagree with you. But that's fine. I mean, that's great. I think that's totally understandable. I think it's different flavors. Tankard's been telling me about Sir Amric's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Well, well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not, on the assumption that he is to be found in his father's loving embrace. I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search Foundation and you the pillars.